All right, everybody. I just I can't help myself. I had to get this video out. Wow, this lighting's awful. Okay. Um, First of all, can you hear me out there? How you doing? um, Excellent. Look, yeah, let's talk about ending. That's exactly what I want to talk about. As a matter of fact, the Federal Reserve here. Here's the situation. Something is going on right now that I just want you all to know about, and it's important. I did forget to mention in the video that I did earlier, my postmark wrap up, that we are going to hear from the very lovely, and I mean that, a Federal Reserve tomorrow. It being Powell, is going to open his mouth tomorrow, and just realize that every word that comes out of his mouth and every breath it takes in or breathes out is a lie. So I just want you to know that too. You already understand that. So tomorrow we're gonna hear. Don't do the Bitcoin thing to me, people. No, I told you in my video earlier. Let me get through this first, all right? Maybe we'll talk a little bit about it. Okay. You know how I feel about that. Anyway, where was I? So look, let me put a couple of perspectives on what's going on. We are caught in some kind of matrix, and I think you all know that. Look here, look here. Do not look here. That is what's going on right now. And that's why I want to cover this, especially with Powell, speaking tomorrow. So what's going on here? Let's talk about the market real quick, and why this all plays in together. So this year, I mean, here we are, what? Almost December, November 27th. The stock market's flat for the year. It's gone nowhere. And there's a lot of reasons for that. And the main reason for that, and I know you all get it because you follow this blog here, is the trade war. The trade war is weighing on this market, no doubt about it. But you're not allowed to know that. What you are being fist fed, and I want to clarify this because someone around here who holds a very high office, as a matter of fact, the highest office in the United States, is trying to distract you. Now, I know for a fact that you, even the ones asking about Bitcoin here, are too smart to fall for the look here tactic. So what's going on? This is what prompted this whole thing. Just a little while ago, President Trump is pushing the narrative that it's the Federal Reserve, it's the fault of the Federal Reserve, why the stock market is falling, why we have given up gains for the year. Now, what President Trump does not want you to know, he actually thinks you forgot about this, and I know you did not, is the Federal Reserve. Are you sitting down for this one? The Federal Reserve did raise the federal funds rate. This is the very short end of the curve. Okay, that's what they're playing with here. The overnight rate, 25 basis points, or 0.25%. And when was that? I think our president either forgot when it was, or thinks you forgot. This was back in September. We are now at the end, and I mean the tail end of November. And what our president won't tell you is rates have been dropping since that time, okay? But what he wants you to believe, and this is what gets under my skin. Again, I voted for President Trump. Keep this in mind. I'm not political. I do support the president in that I want him to succeed, but I do not like when he lies to you because I care about all of you. Look, I have tens of thousands of people all over this world that follow my work, and I feel a responsibility to talk. I have a big mouth. I know that. But our president wants you to believe that it's the Federal Reserve here that is causing the stock market to fall. In fact, give up all its gains for the year. This is not true. It's the trade war that is doing this. I mean, I can't believe seriously that there are some people out here. I know none of you that are here with me right now are ignorant enough to believe that that it's not the trade war that is affecting the stock market. And not only that, like I covered in the video that I did earlier today, costing you money because you're paying more for all stuff that is imported. As, listen to this, our trade deficit with China is the largest in history, gets larger every day, and it's going to continue to do so. Now, I'm not saying, people, that we don't need something done here, but I'll talk about that in a second as well. But let's understand, you're being distracted, you're being lied to by the President of the United States. He thinks you're ignorant, he thinks you're stupid, he thinks you're dumb, he thinks you can't walk and chew gum at the same freaking time. I know that's not true because I hear from all of you, thousands of you, and I pay attention to what's going on here. It's this, just to clarify, the Federal Reserve raised the federal funds rate in September, middle of September. Here we are, end of November. Rates are dropping, but the president wants you to believe it's the Federal Reserve raising rates that's affecting the market as of late. It's a complete lie. It's a complete lie. It's the trade war, and I'll tell you something that makes me sick. He knows it. Have you ever heard a word about this? That maybe it's the trade war that's affecting the stock market right now? God, I'll tell you, people, it's off the Richter scale. We can't get the truth from anybody. I really thought things were going to be different. This guy here, but he's a puppet, just like the rest of them, period. That's the absolute truth. It's disgusting. Anyway, maybe one day one of you will run for office and fix this whole thing up. And if you need someone on your side to help you wade through the financial markets, I'm your guy. I even wrote to President Trump. I offered my services to him because you can't listen to Kudlow. Kudlow. Okay, Kudlow. I have no affection for Larry Kudlow. The man is incompetent. The man is inept. The man is an imbecile. He's a walking disaster area, and everything he says is wrong. If our president should be firing someone, it should be this imbecile. How many of you agree? I would like to see a few hands here. That's the truth, because the guy is out there, and I mean out there. It's freaking insane. Anyway, look, I know a lot of you out here are joking about Bitcoin. I don't even want to talk about it anymore. I can't take it anymore. With all the questions and comments, should I buy Bitcoin, Greg? Should I buy Bitcoin? No. Okay, that's it. I'm just going to say no from now on because I really just can't take it anymore. Anyway, look, I really wanted to get this out here and talk about this because I just find it. I find stuff like this so revolting that I just can't take it anymore because I mean, really, yes, we, members here of the middle class, we're not stupid. We know what's going on. And I think we should be laughing every time any politician tries to distract you with look here, don't look here. But this is huge. This is absolutely tremendous. This is the Federal Reserve raising rates. Really? They raised rates in September. Rates have been dropping since that time. Let's see. So how is that why stocks plunged in October? I think the president is missing something here. Oh, but it's the Federal Reserve. It's the Fed. Yeah, it's the Fed. No, it's not the Fed, Mr. President. It's your stinking trade war. which we are on the losing end of. Now, I explained earlier today in the video that I did. Um, Look, there are trade imbalances, getting back on a serious track, that exist not just with China, but with many nations around the world. And our president is I don't know what's going on with him, honestly. It's not working. Trade deficits exploding, worse than it's ever been, biggest in history, putting band-aids on things, trying to fix a symptom when he needs to fix the disease. He's got to get in here and renegotiate, because he's the great negotiator, right? I don't think he can negotiate himself out of the bathroom, the truth. Um, it's unbelievable, but I really believe that. I hate to have to say that here because, again, I did vote for him and I am a Trump supporter. I will admit that right here. That's the truth. But there's something going on here where, he's got to get in here with the World Trade Organization and renegotiate the deals that have been made already, because these very deals are the ones that are allowing these trade imbalances, not just with China, but with many nations around the world to exist. But no, here we go again, people. I'm going off the deep end. No, we gotta hit China with some more tariffs that aren't working, and we're gonna hit them with some more. So let's see. The stock market will even be lower than it is now, and people will be paying more because this is great for the middle class. You know it is, right? You can even ask Larry Kudlow about that. I guarantee you that Larry Kudlow will say, hey, you know what? Oh, so the stock gets flat for the entire year, and people are paying more for everything. This is great for the American economy. What? Yeah, that's what our friend Larry would be saying. How many of you would love to see Larry go? How about 2 hands up? I really just detest this man. Because he lies. He can't tell the truth. And again, this is the same guy who, while the housing bubble was bursting in 2008, was saying, no, housing is fine. Our economy is very strong. Oh, even if you tried, you couldn't make this stuff up. That's the truth. Anyway, exactly. You can't take anything at face value. You have to really listen to what's going on, and you got to say, well, what's really going on here? We can't trust anyone. Honest to God, it's anybody who holds a public office today. They're all on the take. They're all being puppetized. I love that word, by the banks that run the world. Period. And unfortunately, that's the environment we're in. It's absolutely disgusting. Anyway, I just wanted to share this revolting, laughable thing that came out. The distraction. Look here. Don't even dream of looking here. I thought it was important. If you agree that you think people should know about this, look here. Don't look over here. Oh, no, it's the Fed's fault that the market is plunged in October. Meanwhile, the Fed raised rates in September, federal funds rate 25 basis points, but our economy is really strong. Should be able to handle it. No, wait a minute. It's the trade war? No, I can't tell you that it's the trade war. I can't let you know it, because then, you might think that I'm really not as smart as I think I am. All right. Look, I know I'm going off the deep end on this. Look, I love all of you out here. I really mean that. Thanks for listening to me rant and go off a little bit. With that said, people, I'm going to let you all go. You're the greatest. Again, I love you from the heart. And I'll see you. I'll see you in the morning, and I will try to stay calm. Over and out.